Hello, in this video, we're going to be talking about the role of the systems champion, which is arguably one of the most important yet overlooked positions in all of business. So I'm going to shine a spotlight on this because I know the tremendous impact it can have on your business. And I want to cover a few things. We'll talk about, well, what is a systems champion? Why do you need one? How do you find one? And when should you get one into place? But let's start off with some truths about business systems. I don't think I've ever had a discussion with a business owner where we haven't reached the conclusion that business systems aren't important. Of course they're important. All great businesses have systems and processes in place. It's a way to capture and codify your best practice. It enables your highest skilled team members to delegate tasks down through systems and processes to ensure those tasks are completed to a high standard by a less skilled team member, which thereby frees them up to work on their highest value tasks. And there's a whole range of benefits that come from systemizing your business. So we know how important it is, yet most business owners keep putting it off. They don't see themselves as a systems person. They don't think they're the right person to document it, and they're not too sure who to give it to because everybody on their team is quite busy. This is where the idea of a systems champion comes into place, and it's so important that it's going to be the topic of my next book because I think every business needs a systems champion. So a systems champion, and I do share a position description which I'll link to in another video to know what it's all about and what are the skills and attributes to look for. But it's basically just someone on your team who can keep systems front and center and help to build a systems culture. Now, this role initially might start out as a shared role. Maybe it's someone on your team who's naturally organized and you can say, great, this is part of your roles and responsibilities. Sometimes, and at some point, you really want to recruit someone specifically for that role. And here's how we think about it at Systemology. If you think about your business and the different departments in your business, so sales, marketing, operations, finance, HR, you'll notice we consider the systems area a department in and of itself. So just like you would have department heads, you'd have a sales department head, a marketing department head, operations, finance, you would have heads of each of these different departments. You would have a head of systems. This is effectively your systems champion. And this is the way to think about it because you want someone to take responsibility for that. Now, when you think about how are you going to find one, I'm going to draw upon an interview that I just recently had with one of our clients, Alison Rogers from Vocal Maneuvers, and we shared with her the position description that I'm sharing with you and also a job ad that we gave her. And she just said, I swiped it completely and just changed Systemology for my business and it snagged me the most incredible systems champion, and that was a game changer. Alison was quite lucky. She found someone who had already read Systemology. It was a virtual assistant based out of the Philippines who'd read Systemology. Once you identify that person, you then want to give them some action steps to go through. We get them to document and help to get into place the critical client flow. We talk about minimum viable systems in some of our programs, and you want the systems champion to help you reach minimum viable systems and focus on building the culture in the organization. That might be just keeping it front and center and building up enough habits that we then start to change the way that your business works. And these are kind of some things you want to consider as you get this into place. Now, when is the best time to do this? Well, the best time to start was probably last year or the year before or 5 years ago. Like the best time to start was somewhere in the past, but we can't do anything about that. The second best time to start is right now, because you don't want to let another year go by. By saying, I'll do it later, you'll get stuck in those patterns. It's not only you, it's your team as well. The longer you do something, the harder it becomes to break that habit. You've got to decide that you want to do this because this doesn't happen by chance. And then you need to empower that systems champion to do their work. Together, I know we can build the business of your dreams, a business that is built on the foundations of systems. If I can support you in any way, just make the takeaway from this particular video that you need to get a systems champion into place. And I'll catch you in the next video.